So we're going to take out this Bramble Gas. Oh, and we got rid of the Superior Energy Retrieval. Okay, and we are back. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the stream. It's me. It's M.D.Tenebris. I'm back again to bring you some more mediocre gaming. Below me on the screen, you'll find two links. There's a red link that's to my YouTube channel. That's the M.D.Tenebris Gaming YouTube channel. If you like what you see today, feel free to go and check out the whole back catalog. It is all there. We got some Pokemon. We got a little bit of Polytopia, so feel free. There's booster openings. If you like the video, feel free to like it. You can subscribe. If you hit the bell, it will let you know when there are new videos available. I try to upload regularly. I try to upload after the Twitch streams. The purple link is to the Twitch stream, so if you want to come and catch me live, come to the Twitch stream. I'm here on Wednesdays at 6:30 and on Saturdays at 2 p.m. So that's Eastern time. You can come, you can join the chat, you can hang out, you can help me build the decks. There's also in the information box a link to a Discord channel. If you want to get me offline, talk to me about any of the things you saw on the stream or anything in general, feel free to do it there. Okay, so today we are doing this Scovillain EX card. Got HP at 260, nothing special. The other Scovillain cards are kind of cool because they had like mixture of like fire and grass energy requirements, or they had like different abilities and stuff that made you half fire, half grass. This is just a grass type Pokemon right here. We got the Chili Snapper Bind. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now burned. During your opponent's next turn, that Pokemon can't retreat. Then you also have for 2 energy the two-headed Crushing, 140 damage. It's not a ton. Discard a random card from your opponent's hand. Discard the top card of your opponent's deck, right? So we're playing Disruption today. 140 is not a lot, but against a Charizard EX, that's 280, so it's not bad. And you're basically discarding a card from your opponent's hand, and you're discarding a card from their deck. So you're milling their deck, but you're also reducing their immediate actionable power that they have with the cards that they have available to them. So that's kind of how this deck works. It's kind of a little sneaky. What else do we have in here? We got the Capsakid, obviously you got to evolve it. We are also playing the Toedscruel. I kind of like this. This is for when you're playing against a Chempow EX deck, or, you know, another deck that might be using, I'm not sure if it affects stadiums. We should, because of the trainer cards. But basically, we're using the Slime Mold Colony. Cards in your opponent's discard pile can't be put into their hand by an effect of your opponent's abilities or trainer cards. So you're basically stopping them from taking any energy out of their deck. This is very effective if we're going to be milling people's hands, people's decks. Kind of helps add to the lack of actionable power that they have in their hand. If their Pokemon can't get energy on them, it's going to be hard to attack us. We do also have in here Kricketune as just a throwaway thought. It's kind of nice. Your grass Pokemon get an extra 40 HP. That boosts the Scovillain up to 300 HP without any items or tools added. So that's kind of cool. It's kind of a nice little add-on. Nothing big. We don't go looking for it. We've got the draw engine of the Bibarel Skwovet in here. You can draw until you have 5 cards in your hand. We're going to be using that mixed with the Nest Stash. Once through your turn, you may shuffle your hand, put it on the bottom of your deck. If you have any cards on the bottom of your deck in this way, you can draw a card, right? So you basically use the Skwovet, get rid of your hand, you draw 1 card, then you use the Bibarel, you get another 4 cards. Why are we playing like this? Because one of the things that we're really using is the Judge, right? The Judge is going to help us disrupt our opponents. We're going to reduce their hand size to 4, and then we're going to use the Scovillain attack. So they're only going to have 3 cards in their hand. Now, the chances of those 3 cards being the cards that they need is highly slim. So this is how we're going to maintain the fact that we're not doing a ton of damage. The fact that we're not the strongest deck out there is we're going to be using the Judge. And that's why we went for the Bibarel. I'm not the biggest Bibarel fan, but in terms of this game, in terms of this deck, it's actually pretty good because you can use the Judge, you get rid of your hand, you only got 4 cards left. If you use any of those cards, you're already under the requirement to draw with the Bibarel. So getting the Skwovet, if it's prized or if it's something else, if you can't find it, it's not the end of the world with the Judge cards. We do also have in here, we got some grabbers in here. This was an interesting one. I hadn't seen this before. Your opponent reveals their hand. You put a Pokemon you find there on the bottom of their deck. So once again, we're taking cards out of their hand. We're removing their actionable power. We're kind of sticking them with fewer and fewer cards is the idea. And we're using the Eri as well. Your opponent reveals their hand. You may discard up to 2 item cards you find there. So we're getting rid of more cards from their hand. We did also play the Misfortune Sisters in here. So look at the top 5 cards of your opponent's deck. Discard any number of item cards you find there. Your opponent then shuffles their deck. So basically just a ton of cards trying to get the opponent's cards away from their hand, either into their deck or into the discard, where we're trying to keep them there. And that's the whole aim of the game today, is going to be a little bit of disruption. So what else are we playing in here? Also, we're playing Pokemon League Headquarters. Attacks used by your basic Pokemon. You're basically slowing down your Chimpals. You're slowing down other Pokemon that need to get energy attached to them. If you have a Charizard EX you're going up against, they need to put all the energy onto them. Wait, no, that's not a basic Pokemon. Never mind. That is the deck, and let's go take it for a spin. The fact that I can't toggle it off, that I have to watch it at the end of every game, is the part that annoys me. Because I wouldn't watch them at all. I wouldn't even watch them when I win, to be honest. I think you can click through them when you win as well, which is why it's especially toxic. That they're like, you know, if you lose the game, you have to sit here for 5 seconds and watch this whole thing. That's crazy. Pizza, Tabasco, and beer. Yes, that is my diet. That is, that's how we do. Okay, what do we got here? Ultra Ball, no energies. Could go for the Bidoof. I think I'll do that. I think we're going to go for the Bidoof here. We're going to hope they don't have an Iono. Bang. Okay. Alright, we'll play the Bidoof. We'll end the turn. Ding, ding, ding. How many energy? I think I have 12 energy in this deck. So I think 3 are prized. That's not great. It's a very low energy count for me. But, you know, that's because we got the Bibarel Draw Engine in here. So that's 5 cards I normally wouldn't have in my deck. And out comes the Bibarel Draw Engine for Giratina 21. I think that's Giratina. I'm not sure. I'm never really sure how to pronounce people's names anymore. So, yeah. We're going with Giratina 21. They got 4 cards in their hand. They got a Nest Ball coming out. They used the Arven, so we're not going to see an Iono. We do get to play our Bibarel, which is great. Growly. So this looks like it's going to be an Arcanine EX deck. This might be a Charizard EX for energizing, and might be a Burn Brightly Charizard. We will have to see as the game develops. So we're going to go Bibarel here. We're going to go Gardenia's Vigor. We did get the energy. Oh, we're not going to do that, though. Done. So we get the Scovillain and the energy, which is pretty nice. Pretty nice. And we get to draw until we have 5 cards. We get another Scovillain. We get the Toedscruel in here. We're going to go Grabber, I guess. We're going to put this Bibarel back on the bottom of their deck. Oh, my goodness. The plays coming out of this hand are vicious. We get the Chili Snapper Bind coming in. We burn them. And they cannot retreat. Oh my gosh, man. That Grabber play on the... Oh, on the fucking... They used... what did they use to get that? Ultra Ball from Arven. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's a tough one. So this is exactly where you want to have... This is exactly where you want your deck to be. You want to be in front. They haven't got an attacker set up yet. Another Bidoof. I guess we could play another Bidoof. I guess I'm going to go Gardenia's Vigor first. Didn't find it. I don't, like, this is such a waste of game time. Like, I don't know why you would do that. So we put the Scovillain back. We have the Technical Machine. But we don't need it. We got the energy. Perfect. We can't use the Counter Catcher. And I think we're just going to go for the two-headed crushing, and we discard an Ultra Ball, so no Pokemon coming here. So this is exactly where we want to be, right? As soon as they get cards in their hand, they have to play them. We're going to be discarding them. They're not going to have a lot of cards in their hand. And this is the exact game state. Oh, fuck. We got screwed, dude. It's exactly what I didn't want. Is Scovillain not weak to fire? Scovillain is weak to fire, unfortunately. We are probably losing this game, but that was such a great start. I totally blanked on that. And if this is a Charizard EX, then we've got a chance of getting him. And we do have the Devolution machine. I don't really want to use it because you have to use it instead of a move, right? So you have to do the damage first. But if he can't evolve this Growlithe this turn, then we can take the Growlithe out. All the energy are gone from play. We do have the boss's orders. They're using the Switch. I'm guessing the Moltres. Does he... Why are you switching? Oh, if this Pokemon... Okay, never mind. And this is from one of your opponent's Pokemon. So we're going to go like this. Dang, okay. We're going to go... Boss's orders here. I want to put the energy on somewhere so I can fucking go. And it doesn't work on EX Pokemon, so... I guess we'll just put it on the Tentacruel. Ah, well. Okay, and we're gonna go Industrious Incisors here. Got another Capsakid. Okay. Very nice. And we're gonna go two-headed Crushing. So we're gonna take out this Growlithe, discard a card from their hand, and the Arven. Ooh. And we're gonna get another prize card. Dang. He whiffed the Arcanine. Yeah, he seemed to. Oh my goodness. I wouldn't be surprised if this guy just surrendered because it's just been such an uphill battle for them. Yeah. Would not be surprised. Oh! You call it like you see it. There you go. Going up against Sacramenu. It looks like it's going to be a Lost Zone deck. We got the Dragon Skin Sleeve. We have Buddy-Buddy Poffin here, so we can go and grab ourselves a Capsakid. We can grab ourselves another one. Hell yes. They don't discard a ton of energy, so I'm not concerned about Toedscruel. I'm going to put an energy on Capsakid. I'm not going to switch him in because this deck is liable to grab a Cramorant and knock it out turn 1. Don't have any draw, though. Don't know how we're going to get draw. And the Cramorant doesn't use any energy, so the Crushing Hammer is not going to help us. That's no good. But we'll see. So, Flower Selected coming out. Discarded a boss's orders. We like to see that. We got the Colruyt Experiment. We don't like that as much. So they're going to have a fully stacked Lost Zone for Cramorant. That's not great. Yeah, they actually did, they've been doing studies on fish recently, and they found out fish are actually fairly emotionally intelligent. Like, they feel fear and stuff like that. They have memory. They can recognize you as a person. I don't know if they can differentiate you from other people, but they can recognize you as a thing, as opposed to like all your other stuff. I've seen videos where people train fish to do stuff. Some betas, people actually train to jump out of their tanks and eat the little nub of food off their fingers and stuff, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I think animals are pretty intelligent. I kind of like fish. I think they're kind of cool. But it's also like I got the fish to start. Oh, it's a whole scheme. It's a whole scheme, right? So you go in and you see these fish in these tiny little tubs. This is America, right? Because in Germany and other countries, they'll often the animal protections will often have laws that keep pet stores from keeping animals in like terrible conditions. But basically, in America, you'll have them in these tiny tubs. We'll go Crushing Hammer here. Nice. We get rid of this Giratina energy. Perfect. We're gonna go Misfortune Sisters. Is that it? That's it. All right. And that's all we can do. We're stuck. And the turn. So in America, they got these little tubs. You'll go and you'll see these little tubs, and they got beta fish in them, and they'll tell you betas live in rice paddies in Thailand. That's where they're from. And so they're used to living in small puddles of water. And so you can keep it in a nice little contained 1-gallon tank on your shelf somewhere. And so it costs you $20 to set this tank up, right? You get this tiny plastic tank. Often it'll come with gravel. You don't really need a filter. They have like their own kind of filtration mechanism built in kind of thing. You have to like change the water in a certain way, and it like gets pumped through something that like is meant to like help clean it. Totally false. They do this to get you to buy the fucking fish. Because once you've owned a fish, you kind of enjoy having that aesthetic in your house. And so if the fish dies, which it will because it can't survive in the 1-gallon tanks because they're drinking their water and peeing into it at the same time, poisoning it with ammonia, which will then give them ammonia and birds and die. So your fish will probably die. And so because you've been sold this garbage fucking tank, when a beta should really be in like a 5-gallon tank minimum, because if you have it in a 5-gallon tank, the chances of it dying are far less. But selling animals is a business, so what Petco and PetSmart and all these companies have done is they've realized like, oh shit, we can actually I'm gonna go like, let me see how many he's got in here first. Oh, I can't check the loss zone once I've used it. That's garbage. That's garbage. Fuck this game, dude. Fuck this game. I should be allowed to check it whenever. So that's their whole plan. They get you in on the idea that it's cheap and it's contained and it's safe for the animal and it's good for you, and you've got this little fish tank on your desk, and then you find out they lie to you and it's a whole fucking system. And people just buy these fish and the fish die, and then they're left with these cheap plastic tanks that they throw out. So yeah, no. It's yeah, no, the fish conspiracies are real and they're bad. Because people just don't think fish feel anything. They don't care. I feel the same way when I see someone fishing as like you would feel when you see someone like kick a dog. Like, I just feel bad for the animal, you know? It's just like, you know, I have a lot of empathy. I can really put myself into other people's positions and kind of feel how, not how I would feel in that position, but how they would feel. And in animals, you're kind of projecting yourself mainly, but that's what I think real empathy is for people, is when you can imagine what it's like for them from their position, rather than just being you in their position. Because not everyone thinks like you, but yeah. This whole rant made me not want to eat a fish fillet anymore. Nah, like as I said, but like I love sushi. Like that's the thing. Like I totally understand the laws of nature, you know. Fucking Pharrell said it in his Happy song. He said cheetahs need to eat but run antelope, you know. And you like, you know, like who are you gonna root for, you know? So there's got to be a loser in that situation. So it's like I kind of look at it from like, you know, the more respectful culture perspectives, like Native Americans and stuff, Buddhists and stuff, other cultures where it's like, you know, they might kill the animal, but they're like respectful about it. They don't take too much. They only take what they need, and they try and use it all. I really kind of respect that kind of ethos and stuff. I throw a lot of food out all the time, unfortunately, because I'm undisciplined and hypocritical. But no, I'll eat animals. I'm gonna go for the hope that I get something good here. Interesting. We'll go Buddy. We'll grab the last Capsakid. We'll go Judge here. 11 cards in their hand. Get out of here. We got the Scovillain. We didn't get energy. We got a Bibarel. Oh, we're gonna go Grabber here. We're gonna get rid of this Giratina. Get the fuck out of here with this garbage. We go Scovillain. We go Bibarel. I got something in my eye. We're gonna go Industrious Incisors. We got the other energy and the other Bibarel. No way. Too good. I need another Capsakid. I don't want the Counter Catcher, so we're gonna go like this. Grab another Scovillain. I'm at my bad. We're gonna play this guy onto this Capsakid. We're gonna go Bibarel again. Oh my god. Oh, we got another Grabber. You know what we're doing with that? We're grabbing this guy. Get the fuck out of here. Crushing Hammer. Please give me a heads. Ah, it's okay. We're gonna go two-headed crushing. So he's only gonna have one card in his hand with 2 when he draws. What are we discarding? An energy. Okay. People only care about cute animals, otherwise everyone would be vegan. I'm not a fishing person. Just feels cruel to stab a fish and throw it back for fun. I always swipe left on those Tinder profiles. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I'm not a big fishing person. I understand the idea of it, the idea of hunting. And often when you look at it, it's really just like guys trying to get out in nature with their friends. From the sounds of it, you know, a couple of guys will go drink some beers, sit on the side of a lake. Maybe they'll catch a fish or two, and they're just hanging out there, or on a boat or something like that. Hunting, I don't really get it. Like, I understand, like, the excitement. Like, I definitely understand, like, you know, the idea of, like, beating something. But then, like, afterwards, like, I'm like, do you not feel fucking guilty when you're looking at this thing that you just murdered? And you have to walk around, like, death is so morbid already. Like, you're just going out and, like, killing things to spend time with things that are dead. I hit one of his, oh, I did hit this guy and he's the one, okay. Devolution machine, we're gonna put an energy on here. We're gonna go, oh, that's a big cuck on him because his are basic Pokemon right now. Fantastic. Got another energy, I like that. We have a switch, I'm not gonna use the switch. Ooh, I can go like this and like this and grab the Kricketune and get 300 HP on this fucker. Oh, baby. Bing. Alrighty, we're gonna hit this Giratina again. We're gonna discard a card from the hand. We're gonna discard a card from the deck. There we go. And we held on to the Devolution just in case they find the Giratina VStar. No problem there. No problem there. I don't think veganism and vegetarianism is necessarily a representation of like how much you care about animals. I tried to be vegetarian for a bit, and society actually makes it very difficult. They don't provide a lot of good protein alternatives and stuff. Oh, I got rid of the switch. Fuck. They don't provide a lot of, you know, it's kind of like recycling. You know, it's kind of hard to live like an environmentally friendly life when all of your food comes packaged in plastic. You know, these decisions are made by other people, which is a shame. I was vegan for a month. I missed ice cream too much. Yeah, that's fair. I fucking love ice cream. I saw the best fucking tweet today. Hang on, let me... I sent it to people, so I think I should have it available. Alright, here it is. The best part about being an adult is having your own ice cream you can eat straight out of the container and not have to dirty a bowl. And the worst part is everything else. And I was just like, fuck, that's so true. Oh, man. We're gonna go like this. Can we knock an energy off? I'm a big... I think the Ben & Jerry's are the perfect size for a bowl. I'll eat a whole tub of Ben & Jerry's. I consider that a serving size. Ooh, go like this. We found a switch. We're gonna go like this and like this. No fucking way. That's so good. Oh, baby. Oh, and we're gonna put a healthy one in. Nasty. Alright, we're gonna go Bibarel again. 2 more cards. We got a boss's orders for next turn. Fuck yes. Alright. Oh, and we got rid of a Cramorant and the VStar. Oh, baby. This is great. This is so good. We also got very fortunate. We ran into a deck that mills itself, so we can mill faster, which is great. I hate Halo because it's low in calories and tastes good. A normal pint can be like 500, 600 calories, and Halo Top can be as low as 220. Yeah, I eat Ben & Jerry's. What's the other one that I get sometimes? It's like an artisan one though. I can't remember. They got all these interesting flavors. Yeah, I think my girlfriend eats Halo Top actually. Or she did. I think I had some of that in England actually when I was living in London. When I had my vegetarian thing. Phase, I guess you could call it. Okay, so let's go boss's orders here. Grab the Giratina V. We're gonna hit the Giratina V. There we go. Discard the switch card. Look at that. You're not getting out of here so fast. You see, and he just emoted me the thumbs up, and it looked so sarcastic. I don't know if he was saying good play or if he was like actually being disrespectful. Quasimoto. Okay, with the underscore. We got heads. We called heads. We're going first. Fuck yeah. Yeah, this is America. That's a good song, actually. Is that the song or the album? Is it Childish Gambino? What's his name? His non-stage name. Or is it his stage name? Because he's got a different name for when he's acting. But would that be his stage name? That's his real name. It's Donald, right? Donald Glover? I gotta look it up. Alright, we're gonna go done. Childish Gambino. Donald Glover Jr. Oh, it's my go. Hang on. We're gonna go Buddy-Buddy Poffin here. I'm gonna go for 2 Capsakids. We're gonna put an energy on here. We have a Jacq for the... Okay, we're pretty good. We're gonna end the turn. I'm gonna go and assume this guy's got the right Bramblin in his deck. Wait, his parents aren't on his... His parents aren't on his Wikipedia page. That's weird. I'm gonna have to go down. I'm trying to find out if he's related to... He can't be related to Danny Glover, right? Because it's Donald Glover. Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah, I didn't think they were related. Man, are they doing a Lethal Weapon 5? Did I hear that right? My gosh, that'd be cool. I'd be excited to watch that. Man, I haven't seen those movies for so long. Did you watch any movies, Empathic Harmony? You got anything good that you've seen recently? Do you have a Letterboxd account? Oh, there's a question and a half. Flipping a coin. Okay, so they can switch that Pokemon with, I'm guessing, the Pineco. Yeah, someone knows his decks. Okay, so we're gonna go Jacq here. We're gonna go Bibarel and Scovillain for sure, for sure. We're gonna go Scovillain here. We're gonna attach an energy to it. We're gonna retreat for 1. And then we're gonna do Bibarel. And then we're gonna go Pokemon League. And then we're gonna go for the Incisors. Another Scovillain. Oh, and we got good stuff here. Chili Snapper Bind. There we go. And it's Tails. So he's still burned. Fantastic. Fantastic. I watched Kingdom Planet Apes movie with my mom on Mother's Day. It was alright. The new one? The most... How is it the Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes? The whole planet's of apes. Isn't the whole planet the kingdom? The most exciting movie I've seen recently was Femme. 10 out of 10. Okay. Do you have a Letterboxd account? Femme. Let me check this out. 2023, 2021, 2018. How old was this movie? Oh wait, these two are the same. Hang on. So that's the plan. We get the 2 prize cards. Oh, he's already got his Bramble Ghast up and running, and it is the one that gets stronger with the prize cards. So he's gonna be flipping a coin for each of these energies. He's gonna flip 5 coins, and he needs to get 4 hits to take me out. Tails. Tails. Ooh, not enough, buddy. Not enough. So we got what? Kricketo here. Gardenia's Vigor. We did get the second energy we were looking for. Fantastic. We'll go Kricketo here. We're not going to play the Judge. I don't want to give them any opportunities. We might swap in for this one with the boss's orders because it has less chance of hitting. Let's try that. Draw a card with Bibarel. What do we get? An energy, and I can't put it on anything, so we're just gonna go like this. Discard a card from their hands, and then they also don't get the experience share boost. 2023. Okay, saw it in theaters last month. Might be too shocking for you, but it was very powerful. I don't think so. I will put it on my watch list. It's got an average rating. This is why I love Letterboxd right here. You see, so I can just search the movie. I've got it right here now. And I can just scroll down. And I can open that up, and I can just put it on my watch list. And now it's on my watch list, so when I want to watch a movie, I go and find my watch list. Jules is a drag artist in London who withdraws into himself and loses his career after a horrific attack. That sounds dope. I'm down for that. I'm a big movie fan, so I've seen a bunch of crazy stuff. And I've also seen a bunch of pretty normal stuff. What are we gonna do here? I think I'll sacrifice the prize card for the Kricketo. We got... Let's see if we get another energy. We did! Okay, so actually we're not going to do that at all. We're going to go energy onto here. And we're going to retreat. For the Scovillain EX, we'll go Buddy-Buddy Poffin now. We'll grab ourselves a Capsakid. And a Skwovet, I guess? And I don't want to get rid of the Scovillain just yet, so we're just going to go for the Industrial Incisors. We got a switch. I'm not upset with that. Okay, and we have the Giovanni's Charisma as well. So it's kind of nice. So we just gotta hope that they don't get the full... We have to hope they don't get 4 on us, and we should be okay. Gotta hope and pray. Whoa, Chen! I haven't seen this card for a while. Okay. Why would the movie be too shocking for me? I'm curious. They got 3 heads. It's not enough. It's not enough, my man. You're close, but no cigar. We're gonna go like that. We're gonna go like that. Oh, he retreated out of it, so I don't even need to stress about the Giovanni's Charisma because all of these are going in the discard pile after. I like these cards, so I'm going to keep them. I'll use the Bibarel. We'll draw one more. We'll see what we get. A Buddy-Buddy Poffin. What would I go for? The Bidoof? I guess the Bidoof. So we're going to take out this Bramble Gas. Oh, and we got rid of the Superior Energy Retrieval. My dude. That's painful. I don't know if I want to go into it on stream, but there are a lot of intense scenes. Fair. Are you? I mean, like violence, like violence of a sexual nature kind of stuff. I'm guessing. Oh, what do we got here? I'm putting energy on here. Yeah, that's fine. You don't have to go in on screen. I've seen some crazy stuff though. Have you ever heard of Have you ever heard of a Serbian film? There are some horrible movies that exist. Oh, fair. So it's got a good good grasp of tension from the sounds of it. I like that kind of stuff. All right, Wo-Chien does not have the energy to hurt me. We have a switch, so we can actually just swap out. We can keep denying cards from their hands. This game looks like it's over. It looks like it's over. We're gonna go like this. We're just gonna hit quick. I'm not gonna bother with all this stuff. Oh, the Buddy-Buddy Poffin. End of the line. Very cool. Very cool. All right, and we got the game. There we go. 4 wins on the day. We managed to bring it back to 500 with the Disruption deck. I like it. That's not bad at all. All right, so yes, we would like to go first against TBX-7 here. Coming in. I wish this wasn't like... I thought this was kind of an interesting idea, but then all of the themed backgrounds they picked are so dumb. And they never made them better. And it's like, why? Ultra Ball for the Bibarel. We could get rid of these 2 things, I guess. Not great. We're going to see what else we draw. No skin sleeve to tell us what they're playing. So we'll have to wait and see. It's going to be a Roaring Moon. And they're going to mill their own deck as well. Interesting. So, interesting. We're going to leave that. I don't want to use the Ultra Ball while I can't evolve the Bidoof. We're going to see. Have you watched Everything Everywhere All at Once? It's my favorite movie. I cry every time I watch it. Fair enough. No, I have. I've definitely seen it. I've got some critiques. I was very, very happy with that movie for 3/4 of its runtime, I gotta say. I thought that was really fun. I thought they did a pretty decent job with the parallel universe concept, or the multiverse concept. I liked how bold it was. I liked that it was like taking risks and doing stuff. And I honestly, kind of, when it did the fake out halfway through, I really was hoping that was actually real. And I was like, if they pull this off, that would be the coolest fucking thing for them to actually have. Oh, I should have kept the lead because it would make him require more. So I'm gonna go for the Bibarel here instead of the Scovillain. I think that's probably a mistake. But I'm hoping we find Scovillain in the 3 cards we draw. Find it. Oh, fuck. Alright, but we did get the Pokemon League back. We get a Grabber. No Pokemon here. Lots of shit they can use. We're going to go Judge instead. And interesting. So it's like a combo. Oh, and we got our Scovillain. That's fantastic. That's so nice. Crushing Hammer, they already have an energy in there. They can use the Professor Sata's Vitality to attach their energy however they like. I'm going to be taking this guy out anyway, so I'm not going to do that. We're just going to take him out. And I have the strength advantage as well, which is very nice. So even though we're going to one-shot him anyways, we get rid of the Explorer's Guard and the Dark Patch. Fantastic. Fantastic. All right, we're going to take a prize card. And it's Roxanne. Yeah, no, I really liked everything everywhere all at once. I don't want to spoil anything for anyone, but like the fake out halfway through, I was really hoping that was real. I was like, that would be the ballsiest fucking move if that was like real. And I was like, oh, I would fucking, man, I would have gone nuts. My biggest takeaway from the movie was something that I live by, which is nothing matters. It's such a two-way street because the thought can lead to self-destruction or enlightenment, which I think the movie portrayed very well. That's a very good way to look at it. I myself am of the more self-destructive notion of nothing matters, unfortunately. I do have a very cynical worldview. I've probably studied far too much philosophy and thought way too much about death. But, yeah, that's a good takeaway. I just felt like they made their point and then it just wouldn't end for a while. I was like, I'm really loving a lot of this stuff, but it's just you've just repeated this scene in like 5 different ways now, and it's like I get it. Like you could end. The ending was a little long. I think because like 3/4 of the movie, I was like, this is awesome. And then there's like a 40-minute ending, and I was like, okay, that's a little much. But yeah, we got the heads here. Fantastic. All right. Well, I'm not gonna be able to play the Scovillain, so I'll just shuffle it back. That's a really good take, actually. I like that take. They did do a very good job of portraying that. How you kind of pick whether something's important or not. You give meaning to the things in your life. I like that approach. Kind of stuck here. I don't like not having a Scovillain EX on the bench. But I'm fine with the lack of energy they have. One Professor Sata's though, and this game is wide open, so. I actually went on a date when I saw it the first time, and I was bawling my eyes out. My date sitting there like I don't get it, and that was our last date. He was not a critical thinker. That's fair. I mean, you can't. Yeah, you gotta. If you love, I mean, you don't have to love everything that the person you like loves, but the important stuff's gotta be lined up. And if you're not taking anything away from a movie that's got a very powerful message about what it means to be human, then it's kind of tough. that's kind of a tough one, I gotta say. Yeah, we get a knockout. We get 2 prize cards here. Look at that. Yeah, I think I gave that 4.5 stars. Let me check, because Letterboxd is like, it's free, so you can just make an account, and you can follow people on it, and you can read their reviews, which is kind of fun. I'll use people that I follow to give me good reviews. What did I give it? Where's my shice films? Actually, I'm just gonna search everywhere. There it is. All right, we got Skwovet. We can use the Skwovet. I think we're not gonna let you build up this Roaring Moon. Thank you very much. And we do have double damage, right? So I'm not gonna go for it just yet. We are gonna go for it just yet. Oh no, we want to find another Scovillain and some energies, I think. Perfect. That's exactly what we were looking for. That's exactly what we were looking for. Oof, we've been getting some great card luck so far in these last couple of games, I gotta say. Another 2 prizes. I forget that Roaring Moon is weak to grass. That's fantastic. So we actually went above 500. We got 5 wins and 4 losses on the day. Wow. Okay. So that is going to be it from me today. I hope everyone that came along for the stream had a good time. I had a really good time. This is actually a sneaky cool card. It subtly is a lot more powerful than you expect, because you're getting rid of the card they're about to draw, and you're getting rid of the card in their hand, and them being able to see the card that they would have had being discarded is pretty soul crushing. There's a bunch of different versions of this deck out here. Definitely take this card, throw your own together. I think this is a pretty good deck, to be honest. We went 5 and 4 on the day. But, yeah, just like low-key, it's actually a very fun card. If I was going to give it a power ranking out of 10, probably give it a 5. I'd say this is a pretty average strength card in the I'll give it a 6 because it's grass type. So you get that double effectiveness against both Zardy X and against Roaring Moon, which is actually kind of huge. 2 big meta decks right now that you are weak to with this deck. So I'll give it a 6. Little janky, little clunky, but it's fun, and I'm sure you could probably throw something better together. So, okay, below me on the screen there are 2 links. There's a red link that is to my YouTube channel. That's the M.D.Tenebris Gaming YouTube channel. If you like what you see today, feel free to go and check it out. I got a bunch of old videos on there, Pokemon decks. The information box has the deck list in it. I rate them all, so you can. I'm starting to rate them now. So from last week or the week before. Moving on, you can see kind of how strong the deck is before you take it out, because I'm a terrible player and I'll fuck it up. So you can subscribe. If you click the bell, it will let you know when I'm releasing new videos. This one will be up shortly. The purple link is to my Twitch. That's where I am now. I'm here on Saturdays at 2 p.m. and on Wednesdays at 6:30. And those are both Eastern times. So if you want to come, join the chat, hang out live, discuss anything in general, discuss deck building, feel free to do it at that link. There's also in the information box a link to a Discord channel. If you want to get me offline, you want to discuss anything in general, feel free to do it there. So, I would like to thank everyone that came along for the stream today. And you, the viewer at home, if you're watching this on Twitch or YouTube after the fact, I really appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the content, and feel free to drop a like and maybe subscribe and follow and do all the good stuff to help the channel grow. I'm going to try and do more on my end, like making the Twitch work. And we'll see. It's a beautiful partnership. So, I hope wherever you are in the world, you have a wonderful rest of your evening. I hope you get a fantastic night's sleep, and I hope you wake up well rested and ready for the week remaining. And it's gonna be it from me today. So, this is M.D.Tenebris. I'm signing off. So take it easy. Peace out. And adios. Thanks.